Welcome to Experiments in Vaping with your boy Sphinxion, and today we are going to be vaping the Zombie Apocalypse from Alice in Vapeland, hence the gas mask. Everybody's gotta be prepared for the apocalypse at some time. I just happen to be ready now. Then I thought it'd be fun to wear a gas mask while introducing Zombie Apocalypse. Now, I'm sorry that it's taken 2 extra days to get a video up. I was supposed to do one on Monday, but I had some issues with my laptop and I just could not get on the internet at all to upload the video to YouTube. So I scrapped that video and I am now doing this one where I'm going to give my opinion on all of the Alice in Vapeland liquids that I have received. And just really want to thank you guys over at Alice in Vapeland for helping meet my specific needs, getting rid of as much PG as possible, bringing it down to lowering my nick down, and helping to avoid interaction with coconut. I do appreciate that, as I do not have the EpiPens I need if I were to vape coconut. So, obviously we're going to start off with Zombie Apocalypse. But first, I'm going to go ahead and take this thing off, because it's hot as fuck up in this suit. And not even really a suit, it's just a mask, but it's hot as fuck.
Oh shit, that was hot. That was really hot there. Was it worth it? Yeah. Yeah, it was worth it. Was it fun? Yeah. But it's always fun when you're doing stupid shit. So, alright, so what we're going to do is April Moon. Now, that's a very interesting flavor from Alice in Vapeland. It was apricot and blueberry. I mean, it sounded really, really weird, and that was the whole the whole reason I purchased it from them. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, it is just delicious. I have already reordered, and I've grabbed a big, I believe it was a 30 ml bottle of April Moon from Alice in Vapeland, and I cannot wait to get mine in. I thought it was going to taste a little bit weirder. I'm not a huge apricot fan, and then again, I wasn't a huge tobacco fan either, and I happen to like the tobacco blends from Indigo Vapor, so I figured, you know, why not? If I'm not going to be a fan of one thing, and I'll be a fan of another, why not just go ahead and try something new? So I went ahead and I tried April Moon, and I am a huge, huge fan of it. It is, I believe, I want to say I'm going to put it about my third favorite out of the 6 that I got. With my number one favorite being Orange Makes Me Creamsicle. Don't care what anyone says. It is the absolute best e-liquid I have ever tried. I love creamsicles. I love the orange creamsicles you can buy at the grocery store. It's one of my favorite treats. And I'm not even going to lie, this one here, Orange Makes Me Creamsicle by Alice in Vapeland, tastes just like an orange creamsicle. Doesn't matter what brand, it's just amazing. You know, it did take me 2 to 3 times of vaping it before I got the full effect, because I vaped it. I loaded up my dripper 2 times each day for 3 days, and on the 4th day I just really went for it, and it took about 2 days for it to really come into play, its flavor profiles, and it just comes across as crisp, clean flavor. There's no undertones, overtones. When they say orange creamsicle, that is the flavor tone you get across your mouth, is that one. There is no, well, there could be another flavor in here. No, it's orange and cream. It tastes like an orange creamsicle. End of story. There's no hidden flavor notes or anything. It's simple, simple and straight to the point. It's just refreshing, and I enjoy the shit out of it. What else we got here? Mystic Mandelion. That was. I'm a fan of mandarin oranges. I like mangoes. I don't really care too much for limes. And this one is weird. It's really weird. It's citrusy on the inhale, and then you really get the full taste of mandarin and lime on the exhale. I really enjoyed it. It was not my favorite of them. I'd say it was the fifth favorite. And I'm okay with that. It was a weird flavor. It was worth a shot. I did not purchase a big bottle of that. I did, however, purchase the April Moon and Creamsicle, I believe, both in 30 mils. Then we got over here our Zombie Apocalypse, and this one is pretty much gone. It says it's supposed to taste like a strawberry cupcake. I don't know about. I don't know if it was the fact that mine is 100% BG opposed to a PG-BG mix like they normally would do, but mine tastes like strawberry shortcake opposed to a strawberry cupcake. And if you guys can see here, I have gone pretty far down on the bottle. And this is my number 2 favorite, with Creamsicle being my number 1 favorite. It was a good, solid, clean, crisp vape. I had no weird flavor tones. I wasn't trying to figure out what it tasted like. When I took that first hit of this on day 1, first thought in my mind was strawberry shortcake. I know it was supposed to be strawberry cupcake, and I continuously racked my brain and taste buds to try and think of how it could taste like a strawberry cupcake. Because honestly, I get a huge burst of yellow cake, and then the strawberries actually taste like regular strawberries that you would get on a shortcake. So to me, it just tasted like a full-blown strawberry shortcake and not a cupcake. I don't know if that's what you guys were, if that's what they were trying to go for, or if that was because they took the PG out, so the flavor notes couldn't carry as well. But it was just a very, very enjoyable vape. Second to last here, we have Mangri-La. I did not fully enjoy that one. It's really, really weird. It is mango and sticky rice. I got very little mango flavor out of it, and the sticky rice is just a really awkward flavor. I did not really. I couldn't really get past the weirdness of this flavor while vaping it, so there's not much of a section on here for this. It was just really, really weird. And that's all I'm going to say. Some people may like it, some people might not. I'm not a fan of it. I am, however, going to keep it in case I ever get into a jam where somehow I magically run out of liquid. But it was really weird flavor. Just weird. And now for the last one, Frost Blossom. This is supposed to be, I guess, orange tree blossoms and menthol. It's really good. Surprisingly good. You get a very light orange note throughout the whole inhale and exhale. Whether you do a mouth hit or a lung hit, it's enjoyable. It's not a overbearing orange flavor, yet it's not a real barely there. It's just right. And I really want to. I don't know how to describe the flavor, honestly. trying to think here, guys. I want to say it's almost like a summer breeze would kind of smell. It's really weird. I don't know how to describe it. I do recommend though that you try Frost Blossom, even if you're not a fan of menthol. It's one of those really weird flavors that you just think you won't like, but it turns out you more than likely will. Uh, the combination of the frost and the orange blossom, which is what it tastes like. I just don't know how to describe that other than an orange blossom. It just meshes so well together that I've actually come to like it. It's not a flavor I would normally associate myself with, for the simple fact that I don't do menthols. Even when I was smoking cigarettes, I wasn't a menthol smoker. I like the menthol every couple of weeks or so, just something different. And I also constantly change my brand of cigarettes. If you, as you guys can tell with my e-liquids, I have a bunch of different kinds. I like variety. I don't want to keep the same flavor, and I didn't do that when I was smoking either. So I don't expect myself to hunker down and go zombie apocalypse. That's all I'm gonna vape for the rest of my life. No, I won't even do that for a week. I do it for a couple of days and then I switch flavors because I don't want to burn myself out on a flavor. And Frost Blossom, if you're going through a bunch of fruity flavors or a bunch of sweet flavors, Frost Blossom actually, for me, was a really good transitional flavor. Because for me, I do mostly fruity vapes. I don't like the tobaccos really. I don't really associate with the sweet vapes. I will try them though. As you guys can tell by my reviews here for the Alice Vapeland series, I will try them. I'm not opposed to trying anything. It's just not my normal. So for me, Frost Blossom was a good in-between vape. Go for a couple of days on a mango, and then switch over to Frost Blossom, then go for a couple more days on, say, my Jolly Rancher Drip, then go back for a couple of days on the Frost Blossom, and just throw it in there in between as I'm changing up liquids, or I'll skip Frost Blossom and I'll go from, say, like a Jolly Rancher to a mango, then a Frost Blossom, and then I'll switch over to like a cupcake, and I'll just go for flavors, and every so often I'll throw it in there as like a palate cleanser. And I really like it. And I was doing that before with other liquids that I had. I was going from fruit and sweet to a tobacco for a palate cleanser, just kind of clean everything out and refresh my taste buds. So when I went back to my fruit and my sweets, I would get that same flavor off them. I wouldn't be sitting there going Jolly Rancher for 6 weeks, and in the middle of the second day or third day, for me, I've gotten used to the flavor and basically no longer taste it. That's me. Most people may not have that issue. I can't vape a flavor for more than 3 days without starting to get used to it and the flavor starting to lack for me. So I tend to change flavors a lot. So my opinion on Alice in Vapeland as a company is really high. I believe that they are a great company. They have friendly customer service. They're actually really good with their customer service. They have really fast shipping, and they have not that great a description on some of their products. Like Frost Blossom was an orange blossom and a frost fairy or some shit. It wasn't very descriptive. I mean, I got the gist of it, but it wasn't a very descriptive description. So let's see. We've done the great customer service, the great selection of really absurd liquids. The only thing I don't particularly like is that if I want to try, say, an older flavor like Jabberwock or anything like that, I either have to try and special request it into my sample pack, or I have to just order it in a slightly larger bottle from the oddities room.